So your man is locked up. You're shaking, you're nervous, your mind's in a million places. You don't know what to do. Sis, calm down, breathe, relax, and continue watching this video. Hey y'all, my name is Rady B and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. So I recently did my first little prison wife video, I guess you could say, which took me a long time to do because, again, it's a topic that I don't really like to talk about, but I've received such positive feedback that I think I'm gonna start a series on this and kind of go into this a little bit more because it needs to be talked about and people need advice, of course. So if you haven't, go ahead and check out that video. I'll link it right here or right here. I forget where it links. Check that out and then come back to this one, okay? So let's say you and your man were together, or you met your man while he was incarcerated, either through a prison website or maybe your cousin's boyfriend hooked y'all up or whatever. You've made the conscious decision that you are going to date or support an inmate, or even if you're a family member, this will also help you out. So this will be kind of like the part 2. So let's say you've considered it, you watched that video and you said, you know what, I'm doing it, I'm gonna do this. So now this is like a part 2 to what you kind of need to get ready for, okay? So boom, so everyone's situation is different, of course, but boom, your man's locked up, you got that call 2-3 a.m. I'm in jail, babe, or whatever, you were with him. I'll tell y'all my story later. Carlos wants me to tell y'all the story of how everything happened with us, but I'm not ready yet because it's too much trauma. Once I build up the courage, I'll tell y'all our story. But hypothetically speaking, you get that call, whatever. So, all right, you're in it. You're in the thick of it. What do I do? So I wrote down some things here that you got to get ready for. Okay, start getting ready. Off rip, you're gonna have to start getting ready to pay for phone calls. Okay. So to keep you in the loop of what's going on and everything, you're gonna have to put money. Again, every place does it differently. He's gonna need money. Whether you put money on the phone through a credit card or you call them and have it, laid away, or however they do it, he's gonna need money for phone calls to let you even know what's going on with him, what happened with him, things like that. So get ready for that. Find out how they do it at his facility. Put some money on there so you can at least see what's going on. So you guys might be thinking, how much? Again, if you decided to stay, you've already decided this is what we're gonna do. I would say, I used to do 100 at a time just because I didn't like to do it over and over and over, but you could of course do 20 or whatever you have, 10, whatever you have. But just be prepared to keep reloading that thing because those calls are expensive. I did hear that right before he got out, coincidentally, that they do calls for free here. I live in San Diego, California, if you guys are wondering. I think their phone calls are free now, but they were very expensive. Okay, so get ready for that. Just a quick rundown. Within the first year, again, watch that other video. Watch it. Go ahead. I'm gonna link it down below as well. You decided you wanted to do this, so I'm letting you know. Within the first year, I spent $10,000 on phone calls alone. That does not include books. That does not include commissary. That does not include gas to get over there. That didn't include anything. Just on phone calls, I have the receipts. Look, Carlos likes to argue with me about this, but I have the receipts. I spent $10,000 in the first year to talk. Okay? Yeah. Be aware of that. All right, get ready for court. Okay, so if it's a small charge, like, maybe like battery, or he got into a fight or something like that, you probably might have to go to court once and you'll be fine. But in our case, that wasn't the case. Before this, I think I had went to traffic court once for a speeding ticket. I was in and out in like 30 minutes. So after this now, I have much more experience there. We probably went to court, man, I felt like I was going every week at one point. Just be prepared for court. Be prepared to sit up in court. It's an all-day thing. Usually, not in all cases, it's gonna be you and his mom, or maybe his sisters or one of his aunts. as the liaison between him and the lawyers. So the lawyers are going to reach out to you. You're going to have to relay information to him. So get ready for that. You're going to be his secretary. I was a lover in your secretary. Because that's what you're going to be doing. I told y'all it's not for the weak. I told y'all that. I specifically told y'all it's not for the weak. So it's like a second job. That first year, that first 2 years going through court, you're gonna feel like I should be getting paid for this. You're gonna be running back and forth to court. You're gonna be looking up, different old court cases, trying to help him fight the case, and the lawyer's gonna be asking you questions. And me, like, honestly, I didn't know, this wasn't my world. I know some people grew up in this kind of lifestyle, so they kind of know like what to say and how to talk to judges and all that. I didn't know anything about this. Like, I guess you call me square or whatever, but like this wasn't my life, so I had to hurry up and figure it out. So anyways, you're gonna be talking to lawyers. You're gonna be, I didn't know what I could and couldn't say, so I was scared. It was a lot. I'm getting flashbacks, y'all. I'm traumatized. I'm not gonna lie, I'm traumatized from this. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. So yeah, get ready for that. You're going to be talking to the lawyers. You're going to be in and out of court. You're gonna see, oh my God, y'all. Ooh. You're gonna see your man, this man that you're used to having all this fun with and, getting dressed and going on dates and shit like that. You're gonna see him come out like a fucking inmate. He's gonna be handcuffed and he's gonna look depressed. His spirit is hard. Like those courts used to be hard, because one thing I would be excited, like, oh, I get to see my baby, but it's like when he used to come out, I used to be like, ugh. Like, I mean, not like that, but it's like, it's sad. Like, it's really depressing. It's really depressing. So get ready for that. And then get ready to sit there and listen to them talk about this man that you're in love with like a criminal. Like, they're gonna paint the worst picture of him, and you just gotta sit there and just be quiet. And it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Be ready you have to dress professionally, because I mean, really, it's not really about you, but you want to make sure that you're representing him well. You don't want to go in there with a hoodie on that says, baby fat or whatever, you want to look professional. You don't want to go in there like this, or, I would never wear anything like this to court. You want to make sure you're speaking professional. The court staff is very rude. You got to think they're used to dealing with, criminals, so they're going to treat you like that. It's a really negative environment. The whole jail, prison, court system, it's a negative environment. So just be prepared and kind of like ready yourself for that, if you will. Ready yourself, pray, talk, sage yourself, whatever you do to just kind of get ready for that, because you're going to be sucked into a very negative world. Okay, it's just negative. Get ready for visitation. So, like I said, if he's already been sentenced and it's just a small case, misdemeanor, he'll probably be doing most of your visits in jail, which are a little bit more relaxed than prison visits. So get ready for that. Jail visits, again, they do it different at every facility, but for us, I had to be there super, super early. Like an hour before the visit even started, and I wanted to look nice. So what I would do is, I'm always running late, so what I would do is I would go looking crazy as hell, and I would check in, then I would go in my car and put my makeup on and listen to music and eat a little snack or whatever before visitation. Honestly, that's the best part. The whole shit sucks, but the best part of dating someone incarcerated is visits. It's the closest you're gonna get to date night. It's the closest you're gonna get to a hug. It's the closest you're gonna get to spending time together. So those, and it's so sad and depressing to even say, but the visits are exciting. It's the best part. The staff treats you like an inmate, so just make sure that you are. After they had seen me so much, y'all, they knew me. The sheriffs knew me after a while. I was like, what's up? But yeah, I would go faithfully once or twice a week. It was bittersweet because you get to go, you finally get to see him. I couldn't touch him. It was through glass or whatever. So get ready for that, because it's emotional, and I'm not an emotional person. Like, any of my friends watching this, y'all already know I'm not really one for the crocodile tears and the sad songs and all that, but that shit hit me different. Like, it hit me different. I used to get depressed every time afterwards. I used to get really sad. I used to get really excited before, and then I would go and would talk over the phone through glass, just like in the movies, you know. And then I would get really sad after. I would get really sad because it's like, dang, I'm really going home by myself. Like, this is crazy. Like, it's crazy. I mean, it's one thing if you started dating your partner while they're incarcerated. And again, I don't judge. That's fine if you did. I don't judge. But it's different when you know what it's like to, you know, have those intimate times with that person. It's different when you know what it's like to, you know, have family time with that person and you guys have your kids, and because, you know, that's what we used to do. And then it's like, not only was I sad for me, I was kind of sad for our kids too. It was sad. This ain't that kind. We'll get deeper into it, but I don't want to do that in this video. I kind of just want to hit the bullet points and let you guys know what to get ready for if you decided to, you know, date someone that's incarcerated. So visits, you know, you have to watch what you wear to visits as well. Makeup is okay. They'll never stop you from having makeup or nails. So you can be cute. You can be real cute, but you just have to watch what you wear. Hoodies, you know, a hoodie would be acceptable for that. Or if you want to be kind of cute, like a dress, you know, like you can wear dresses. You can wear like jeans and maybe like a cute fitted t-shirt. You could do like a long skirt that's still fitted with like maybe boots. Like there's things that you can do, but you can't overdo it. You know what I mean? You want to be cute. Of course, it's like date night. So you want to get dressed up and you want to be cute, but let's just keep it down on the sexy, you know, and the skin. The skin is really what they trip off of. So get ready for the prison politics and the jail politics. This is a big one. This is a big one. This was a big one for me. Because again, I didn't know about all that. I mean, you know, kind of what you hear from other people or what you see on TV and kind of thing, but I didn't really know how it was. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but here in California, I know there's lots of politics because we're so big on gang culture here. There's a lot of prison politics. That's where all that comes from. A lot of the street stuff that you hear about and see in California comes from in there. So get ready to start kind of familiarizing yourself with the prison politics and how things go, and listen to your man and what he's telling you, and like just maybe even watch some videos to understand what it's like in there. There's certain things he has to do. It might not be what you're used to hearing from him. Like you have this man that you know and love, and then he gets in there and he has to kind of like not change, but he has to conform to his environment. And like, it's crazy. Like you might hear him be like, oh yeah, I just got in a riot today. You're gonna be like, what? Like you did, like what? My baby is fighting? Like no, like it's crazy. Like it's crazy. So get ready to hear things. Like he might call you and be like, I got beat up. I mean, not my man, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're gonna be like, what? Like, and he's not gonna be able to tell you too much over the phone. So start familiarizing yourself with what you can and can't say over the phone because they are recording. So again, just get used to the politics. And then they also have like racial politics. So within the races, again, I'm not gonna get too deep into it. Maybe I'll do another video on all that. There's certain times that he can and can't use the phone according to his race. There's a lot going on. And you're gonna be like, what? Like, oh my God, this is so crazy. Like, what? Like your man that you're used to, you know, cuddling with and loving on and seeing him, you know, in such a good light. Now he's in a negative space where he has to do things that he might not even want to do, but he has to. That's the lifestyle. So be prepared for that. Be prepared to hear those things. Be prepared to deal with it. Be prepared to, you know, let's say something like that does happen. He gets in a riot or he beats somebody up or whatever. You're not going to hear from him. He's going to be in the hole. And y'all, it's a lot. I told y'all in the last video, it's not for the weak. I told y'all that. I told you it's not for the strong. I told you it's not for nobody. So be prepared for that. Most importantly, this is a major one. Get ready to defend your relationship. Get ready to defend your relationship. Because people are going to think you're like loony and delusional.
They say love makes you crazy, therefore you can't call her crazy. Because when you call her crazy, you're just calling her in love. Blam!
Like, this girl really thinks she got a boyfriend in jail. Like, people are not going to respect your relationship. They're not going to take it seriously. So they're not going to understand it. So they're going to be asking you questions like, are you still with that boy? Or what happened? Or People are always going to ask you, when is it getting out? When is it getting out? Ooh, that's a really irritating question, especially when you're still going through court proceedings and the court process, because you don't fucking know. And you wish people would stop asking you that. But it's not their fault. You know, be gentle with your friends, but just get ready to defend your relationship. They're going to take your relationship as a joke, and they're going to take you as a joke.
Wow. Crazy. You're crazy, girl.
So either keep it quiet and just keep it to yourself, or get ready to defend your relationship. And I could go deeper into each one of these, and I probably will, because you guys are seeming to really like the last video and this type of content. So I'm going to start a series talking about this. Make sure to subscribe so you guys can get notified when I post new videos. So if you don't know how to subscribe, you can go ahead and hit the red button down there, or you can click on my face right now.